Let me find out we got to revisit this entire fiasco. Let's talk.
Push the weight enough flex the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Now, let me be very clear. I think I've been very clear about the Charlo's behavior outside of the ring. Outside of the ring. I'll say it again. Outside of the ring. So a lot of you may think that this video will be coming from a place of aggravation, and it is. But people were hitting me up in reference to some news coming about Charlo ducking CANELO because something was said, I believe, out of the Golden Boy camp. But I went through and I reviewed some of the facts, and I'm going to point some things out, and I'm going to let you guys take what you want from it, and you make your own assessment as to what's going on. All right. Charlo. It's coming about that there was an offer made to him, and he didn't take it. And that's what made CANELO move on to do other things. Now, y'all already know how I feel about this franchise status. I still feel the same way. It's a duck belt. How it was presented to us was trash. We've been saying for a while, okay, yo, look, instead of fighting Charlo, what CANELO did was he was franchised out to avoid him. But now, let's look at some things now. Let's look at some things. I'm going to go to this article. I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to pull it up. It says, Jamal Charlo turned down lucrative deal for CANELO. All right, this is Oscar De La Hoya talking. It says somebody's leaving for Mexico right now to go sit down with CANELO and his team. This article, by the way, was written January of 2020. He says, we offered Jamal a pretty lucrative deal to fight CANELO last year, which would have been 2019. I don't know who turned it down. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Charlo. But that train has already left, and it's unfortunate. So he's saying that the fight was on the table. Now, you know it's hard to believe anything that De La Hoya says for obvious reasons. As a fighter, he was a magician in the ring. We liked what he did. Oscar De La Hoya has a Hall of Fame boxing career, but as a promoter, he gets on my nerves. Okay? But with that being said, sometimes you got to shift through garbage to find the gem. Now, what made me rethink this whole thing was, okay, he turned down the fight. Now, I didn't believe a word that he said. I said, yeah, right. He offered him a fight. Okay. He refers to it as a lucrative deal. What's lucrative? We don't know. There's no numbers here. But then I thought about it. I go to BoxRec. I believe he was elevated to the super champion when he fought Brandon Adams. That's when the the franchise thing came about and it just got disgusting. Prior to that, it was Matt Korobov. Prior to that, it was Hugo Centeno. And I'm looking at these names. Centeno in 2018, Sebastian Hyland in 2017, Centeno Jr. and Korobov in 2018, Brandon Adams in 2019. I don't know, but any of those names, I don't think he made a better payday fighting those guys than he would have made fighting Canelo. And not only that, at that time, I felt that he would have given Canelo a lot of problems. Hell, he probably could do it now. But you see, with Canelo, his career path is already set. So when he says things like the train done left the station, he's not looking backwards, man. In other words, I think when he offered that fight, you should have took it. If you think you wasn't getting what you're worth, I don't know what it was. But the same rules apply that I said for Manny Pacquiao and everybody else that says, yo, I'm not no B-side. You're not a B-side, fine. But take the B-side money, whoop his ass, and then if he wants the rematch, you're the A-side now. You dictate the terms. But Canelo Alvarez on your resume is worth 3 Hugo Centenos, about 5 Matt Korobovs, and 10 Brandon Adams. Win or lose. Plus, I'm going to figure that a fight with Canelo is worth 3 times of them put together. Now, here's what else is making me rethink this damn thing. Do y'all remember when him and his brother was violating each other on social media like children, going back and forth, and Jamel said that he denied, Jamal, you denied a Canelo fight? And we were like, oh, man, they just being children. I did say, you know what, I don't think he should have said that. Whether he mad or not, he shouldn't have said that, because they're going to take that and run with it. And they sure did. Everyone all in our chats, yo, look, his own brother said. I say, yo, look, man, they violate each other. This is how they get along. This is how they talk. We shouldn't be hearing this. But we heard it. Yeah, this video is on second thought. On second thought, let me find out Jamal denied a fight. Jamal said he denied it. Jamal said, what did he say? Did he say there was an offer made? He said there was no offer. Yo, who's lying? All right, fine. So Jamal said, no, what did he say? There's no offer? Or the offer wasn't enough, so he denied it? Whatever he says, whatever. Let's move forward now, right? Let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward. Canelo done left the division, went up to 175, beat up KK Kovalev. Got some props for that. He's talking about going up to cruiserweight. He cleaned out 168. Undisputed. Jamal and Jamel show up to his fight. Got Jamel saying, yo, Canelo tired now. I think I could take him. That was Jamel, though. You know 154 Jamel, right? You go to the Canelo fight to start a fight with Jarrett Hurd. Makes sense of that. Makes sense of that. But pause for a second. Why are you showing up to Canelo's fight at 168 when he's trying to be undisputed, something that he accomplished? But meanwhile, you was beefing with this guy. Remember him? Remember that? Jamal, was you not beefing with David Benavidez? I'm asking, because I remember it. It was literally like just yesterday for me. He was game. And what happened? I'll tell you what didn't happen, the fight. You called them out. You was talking reckless like you do. The fight ain't happened. David was game. You didn't do anything. And, you know, I get it. I get it. I get it. You can't really call it a duck when someone's not in your division. I get that. I understand that. But you was talking. What would David be if he didn't respond to it? Because someone was going to ask him, what are your thoughts about Jamal Charlo? Yeah, what was he going to say? No, he said, nah, he could come up and get it. He could come up and get the work. When he put it out there that the fight could be made, you didn't do anything. Fine, you're not in the same division. So we really didn't call it a duck. But now you flirting with 168. But Canelo he's undisputed already. So now what? Are you going to go to 168? If you go to 168 and Canelo's not fighting Benavidez, hello. Okay. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can do, Jamal. Here's what you can do. Because you're confusing me, my man. You're confusing me. Here's what you can do. This man just lost. He just lost. All right? And y'all know I like Caleb Plant. Y'all know he's not going to duck any smoke. Jamal, if you're going to go to 168 for real, you got options. You're undefeated. You have a pretty good record. So if there's really nothing left for you at 160 and you're showing up to Canelo's fights, is this really about Canelo? Or are you trying to solidify your legacy? I don't know what you're doing. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Get that Caleb Plant work. That's a nice fight on the way back. Get that David Benavidez work. That's a great fight. You called for it. You understand? You see, Jamal, all of this is your doing. I'm minding my own business and people hopping in my inbox. So I'm going to address it. Making me second think everything. I said, you know what? They were going back and forth for the world to see. And your brother did say that an offer was made. So then I pulled up this article. I'll read some of it again. Oscar says we offered Jamal a pretty lucrative deal to fight Canelo last year. And that was 2019 because this is a 2020 article. I don't know who turned it down. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Charlo. But that train has already left, and it's unfortunate. Meaning, he don't know if Charlo turned down the offer or his handlers. But the offer was made. It wasn't accepted. Canelo franchised out and went on to do other things. That's what they're saying. This is old news. I'm just revisiting it. And I'm just asking. Brandon Adams or Canelo Alvarez? I'm just asking. Dennis Hogan or Canelo? Win or lose, I think you'd have been all right. You'd have been all right. Which check would have been bigger? Brandon Adams or Canelo Alvarez? I'm asking. I mean, come on. I'm asking. I think it's obvious. I think it's obvious. I want to know what's going on. I want to know everyone else's thoughts. You see what I'm saying? This is why y'all stupid idiots need to keep y'all beefing in-house. I don't want to revisit this. But this is one of those situations where you look at it, you're like, on second thought, wait a minute. man. Your brother snitched on you. Your brother. Now they're saying you could have fought Canelo. And we don't know what the numbers are. But even if it wasn't what you felt you was worth, if you could have beat Canelo, surprise, you're the A side going into a rematch. That's something you could hold on your record. I beat Canelo. Something that a lot of us said you can do. So you turned down Canelo. Let me find out you turned down Canelo and fought Brandon Adams. Did you make more money? Since everyone likes to talk about money, did you make more money fighting Brandon Adams than you would have made with Canelo? Let me know. Am I off? Am I off on this? Are you really going to 168? Benavidez? Plant? There's work up there. Are you really going to chase Canelo up to cruiserweight or 175? Are you really doing that? Are you hot on this trail? You're going to F around and hurt yourself. You know what? They said the Canelo train done left the building. It left the building. So stop following his trail. Create your own path. But in order to do that, you got to do something. You're the man at 160, great. If you really, really plan on going up to 168, you got Plant, you got Benavidez. You can start there. No light work, man. Again, I was minding my business, and here we go with the Instagram. Drew, you seen this? What you think about this? Well, I'm addressing it. I ain't pointing no fingers. I'm just reading articles and pointing out the facts. This article says this, and then I remember Jamel and Jamal going at each other, calling their girlfriends out their name. And then Jamel saying, yo, you duck Canelo. Why would you say that? I gotta treat these dudes like today's rap music. Hip hop is a culture, and I love rap music, my era at least. But I can't defend it. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck. Move!